Greetings, greetings. Thank you for stopping by once again. This is Edo coming in raw, rugged, and uncut, and from the wild. but yeah, I'm just sitting out here in nature, just feeling free, trying to relax. There's just so much on my heart. but yeah, I really don't know where I'm going, but just been so much on my mind, man. Like, just say nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, not too far from here, they have torn down like a lot of trees to build. I don't know if they're apartments or dormitories or whatever. But I remember when they first started, saw a lot of wildlife in the streets that was fleeing from the scene, but they end up getting hit by cars or ran over, whatever term you want to use. But I saw a lot of wildlife. I mean, these people took their homes, and that had me thinking sometimes like, people are getting took from their home, not just from their natural habitat, but just from their natural existence as well. Because there are a lot of, um, I guess I could use the word indigenous people that's, that has not been tempered with the colonizers. And they're living well. They may have their little spats or whatever amongst their different tribes, but all in all, these people are living off the land, and they have some type of stability where they police themselves. I mean, they live by some type of creed that has been passed down for generations. And we as a people in modern day society has lost traditions along the way, going by fads and trends and holidays that's been sugar coated. Holidays that, I mean, these people actually know the meaning or the origins of some of these holidays, they probably wouldn't celebrate it. But then at the same time, that's not true, because I try to put people up on the origins of some holidays, and they just like, well, this is now, so to speak. Like, this is what they doing now. So those are the type of people. I mean, I try, but then at the end of the day, you have to let them do them, because, like Dr. David Blair say, nothing is true until you believe there's truth. So, what them people believe, they have to believe that. You know what I'm saying? That's their truth, and I have to really remind myself, because I used to play both sides of the fence for a long time. I knew some things that people around me wasn't aware of, but yet I was still trying to, I won't say fit in because I always been myself. I was still trying to be, I guess, hip to the game or in the game. But yet, I just stopped damn playing. I mean, playing for what? These people around us ain't playing. And and it's just what that is. A trap. So I actually had to choose a side. And I chose. And when I chose, I saw a lot of people fade away from me. So, I mean, I don't feel bad at all because I won't necessarily say those people keeping me down, but yet they won't help me advance either to where I'm going because I'm trying to become more than what I am. Excuse me. So, with that being said, if a person that refuses to grow and become better than, I mean, just live life to their full potential. Potential. Here I go. Potential. I mean, those are the type of people you want to surround yourself with. People quit to say, I'm grown. Okay. I definitely stay away from those type because I'm still growing. Every day I try to grow 2 inch taller. So that's metaphorical, But I try to grow every single day. And we have been lost over the years. Certain traditions and certain things have been told to us that get passed down. Like, say for instance, like Christmas. I can't stand Christmas. Why would you sit here and tell your child that this little jolly dude is gonna come to your house and drop off presents with some flying reindeers? And they would keep that story alive to say, oh well, you old enough to know Santa ain't real, but yet we still gonna celebrate it. I mean, what is the use of celebrating? And I already know the Christians gonna be like, well, it's the Christian holiday and Jesus was born, and no, Jesus was not born on December 25th. Sorry, he wasn't. And then if you really know that the origin of that story is when the sun, because I don't want to get too deep in it, but the sun dies on the 25th and resurrects 3 days later. I mean, the sun stopped and then it reverses back from 3 days later, but 3 days is still. But you can go look that up for all you Christians that may attack this page. And with that being along, like religions, oh man, the biggest hypocrites of all. I might know the Bible more than most Christians out here. And it's funny how the church will pick certain scriptures and disregard the rest. Now, on top of that, why do they take the book of Enoch out of the Bible? Some of them is probably not even aware of the Apocrypha that's out here. And all the other gospels, like Gospel of Thomas. Like, I like Gospel of Thomas. But even with that being said, like, what, John 10:34? You know what I'm saying? Jesus himself said, is it not written in your law that ye are gods? And people have to ask themselves, why did they crucify Jesus? Because if he did exist, which I do believe, you know, hey, you are Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Become the Christ of consciousness. Become aware of what is around you and see how fast you get crucified by your own people, get betrayed by your own brother and sister. Guarantee if you step into that light and become that light, see how many haters come out of the dark. See. But as long as you walking in the half truth, you're gonna be living that half life. And I knew I wanted to always change. You know what I'm saying? Always tried to grow every day when I was younger. But I was still caught up. I was still caught up hard. But it took a lot of pain to actually become the person that I have become. And every day I just strive to be better. And I mean, try to share some of the knowledge that I do have to my son. You know, I don't feed him to the point of where this is what you should be doing and this is what you need to do. Nope. Main thing I teach my son is to think for himself. And I think that's the best gift that I can actually give him. Because just like everybody else should be able to choose, but some people go by what they have been trained to think. And that's just holding somebody on a long leash. It's not cool. Like people are actually walking around in shackles, thinking that they free, and that really hurts me. You know what I'm saying, to the core. When people speak about their experiences, the things that they see, I got somebody to come out call them crazy, but that same person will believe in somebody else hallucinations, i.e., religions, and live their whole life based off that instead of actually doing some work and studying on their own. And I ain't gonna say I hate them, but I think they funny. 3-hour Christians. I'm sorry, I guess y'all Christians getting it this way. Hey, I'm sorry. But hey, y'all gotta catch up. I mean, somebody gotta speak, because it's just like this dude that's in the dress. Like, that's blasphemy in itself. Medea. Like, how can if I was a real diehard Christian like that, I would not be supporting it. For one, it's a man in the dress making an ass out of himself. But yet, he's so holy. He's it's even written in the Bible that man should not dress in women's garments. But yet, this guy's parading around, cross dressing, portraying himself as a woman, saying that he's righteous, and people is going by like that alone is just that baffles me. Like, how? But I ain't gonna stay on that. I ain't gonna stay on that for too long, because that really getting me. And he's making all this money off off this nonsense. And it's teachers out here that go in their own pocket for their students, and their salary is not that big. But man, big up to the teachers. Like it's some real good teachers out here, man. I done met a few, and yeah, just amazing, amazing what some of these teachers are out here doing for their students. Like that's one of the things that keeps my spirit up, knowing that it's still some good people out here that lives righteous. You know what I'm saying? Like looking past all this shallow shit. Oh man, it's like the masses. Like, how can you say that you're better than somebody or anyone for that matter just by your possessions? Like, that don't make you better. That just shows that you just got more trash to throw away eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it's all about the image. The hell with the essence. You know, people like that hide behind what they have so you won't see what they are. And I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm kind of getting upset and I'm out here and I'm supposed to be relaxing out here in nature with the birds chirping and with some of them machines off at a distance that's echoing. But yeah, this is one of my little sanctuaries. It's flooded out here because it's been raining a lot here in the city, but I had some time, so I just wanted to come out here and just relax up under the sun. I wanna sit in my normal spot, but I found a new one leaning on this tree here that's leaning. So hey, I chose this. This is my spot for the day. But yeah. Sorry about that. Hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all watched it all the way through, I appreciate it. And till next time, signing off, man. Peace.